week, I am highlighting Makita Smith's ceramics. She intertwines intriguing shapes and surprising details into her work. In fact, her ceramics feature irresistible palettes, intriguing shapes, and surprising details. Now, she took a ceramics class in college and fell in love. After teaching for years and earning a master's degree in education, she missed her spark. So she took another class, then artist residency, and launched Siol Ceramics. It is hard starting a second career, she says, but the process keeps Smith motivated. The work is really meditative, but she gets to share it. And people share stories about finding joy out of something that she creates, she says, is really satisfying. The pandemic served as a catalyst, helping her to pull it all together. But she's not hustling. She's savoring the process. If it's not sparking joy, like Marie Kondo says, it's gotta go. Now, although my project is not ceramic, it is made out of clay, and it is a tray in the shape of Africa. And I'm painting it red, black, and green, the colors of Pan-Africanism. Hopefully it will spark joy for you as it did for me. The supplies you need for this project include a paper bag with a map of Africa. I got this from Michael's and purchased 2 bags for, I think it was about $1. One Dollar Tree package of clay, or you can use some other type of clay. Rolling pin, folk art acrylic paint thicket, it's a green. Waverly chalk paint, lacquer, that's red, and apple barrel acrylic paint, that's in black. Mod Podge, X-Acto knife, scissors, wax or parchment paper, 10 small beads, and a gold paint pen. This is a very easy project. I started out by cutting the map from the paper bag purchased at Michael's. I placed the wax paper down and put the clay on top of the paper, and you cover it. You can use parchment paper because I think it works much better. Now, the clay needs to be massaged and warmed up so it can be more pliable. I roll the clay with a rolling pin, and this is only used for crafts, and put the map on top. I had previously put the map on the bottom, but it wasn't working well. I wasn't able to cut around it like I wanted to get the exact map of Africa. So I laid the paper after I had cut around the detailed map. I put it on top of the clay, and then I was able to use the X-Acto knife and cut away the excess clay. Then I lifted up the edges to put a little lip around the edge, and then I let it dry. Now, I think this is something that you can expect because the next day I noticed that the tray was cracked. But Reptile Adhesive to the rescue. I used that particular glue to put it into the cracks and then add some more clay to the affected areas. Now, this clay doesn't have to be super duper smooth on top. Some of the clay that I added, it made little rough spots, but that's okay because if you look at most maps, they are a little rough, to kind of depict mountains, etc. So after that, I had to let it dry again, so I didn't bother with it until the next day. Then I sectioned it off, and I just sectioned it off with paper. I could not find my painter's tape, so I just did it with paper, and actually it worked very well. I painted the top part, the lacquer, which is the red, the middle part black, and the bottom part green. I did use Mod Podge to kind of seal the paint, and it made it a little bit shiny, which is fine because that's kind of what I wanted. I want it to be safe in case it got wet, because you can put this in your bathroom, you can put it in your office, you can put it anywhere and throw keys on there. And then I had a gold paint pen. I just highlighted all around the edges, and it gave it a really nice look. It sparked to joy in me. On the back, I did not paint it, but I put small black beads on the underside to raise the map up slightly. Now you have a nice tray to put whatever you like. Now, if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe. Help a girl out. Like, save, or comment. And remember, kindness is more than a behavior. The art of kindness means harboring a spirit of helpfulness as well as being generous and considerate, and doing so without expecting anything in return. Kindness is a quality of being. The act of giving kindness often is simple, free, positive, and it is actually healthy. Until next week, bye-bye. See you later.